What's up guys, 8 times Sub-Zero 96 back with a new video. Well, this video is kinda like a follow-up to the one I made yesterday, where I said I would make a video talking about how I met Cleen. So, this one is pretty crazy as well. Sorry about the long pause right there, but this story is pretty crazy, I guess. But as I said in my last video, I went to Vegas for family reunion stuff, and I met Joey, and then I went to go meet Cleen on the same day. Well, not actually, but I went to the shop on the same day because he doesn't work on weekends, which I found out once I got to the shop, but I'll get there. So, picking up from where I left off, leaving Joey's shop, which is Revolt Tattoos, I headed down to Golden Skull Tattoo because Cleen, he has two tattoo shops. And at first I was going to hit the Chrome Gypsy Tattoo, but he had posted a picture like the previous night about being at Golden Skull Tattoo, so I was like, okay, I'll go check there. So I go and check Golden Skull, and I get to the shop. There's two tattoo shops there, by the way. Like, there's one tattoo shop, and then there's one that's actually Cleen's tattoo shop, which is Golden Skull. So I was kind of confused, but I just kept walking. Then I saw like Golden Skull, and it says like Ink Master fans welcome. So I go in. I see like 3 posters on the railing of Cleen. So I'm like, okay, this is so cool. I'm about to meet Cleen. Keep in mind, this is Friday, and he doesn't work weekends. So I get there, and then I don't know the guy's name who was working there, but I said, oh, it's Cleen here, and then he's like, oh no, Cleen doesn't work weekends, and I was like, ah. Then they're like, yeah, he'll be back in Monday, and Monday was the day I was supposed to leave Vegas, but I'll get to everything now. So I go back home, and I'm like, oh, I have to meet Cleen before I leave. I have to meet Cleen before I leave. So the whole weekend, I'm like, I just kind of chilled out, and I'm like, maybe I'll meet Cleen somewhere out there, and then I'm like, maybe if I don't see him, maybe I'll get lucky and be able to meet him some other time. But Monday things happened, and I ended up having to stay in Vegas longer than I would have wanted to because it is hot out there. It's crazy hot, and just a little story. As you can see, Cleen cut his hair because if you follow him on Instagram, you know that he said that it's too hot to keep hair in Vegas. And trust me, I understand. Like, if I still had my mohawk, I probably would have been dying because of how hot it was. Like, cooling down happened at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was still like 84 degrees even at 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah. So Monday Monday was a pretty crazy long day. I wasn't really sure what was gonna happen before I left. Like I said, I ended up having to stay in Vegas longer, and then Monday evening, as I was about to leave, um, this was like around 8 o'clock. I'm riding with my cousin in Vegas, and I'm like, before we go, can we just stop by Golden Skull Tattoo and see if Cleen is there? So he's like, yeah. And then before I even went this time, I called. Then I'm like, oh, it's Cleen there. And then the person is like, oh yeah, do you want to make an appointment or whatnot? And this and that. And I was like, no, I just want to come in and meet him. So person was like, yeah, he's here if you want to come in and meet him. And then this is kind of another pretty crazy thing because just as I was coming in to meet him, he was about to get ready to like start doing a stencil and tattoo someone. And for me, when there's a tattoo artist I want to meet or talk to and they're tattooing someone, I think it's really disrespectful to talk to them because I think it's disrespectful to the person and it's disruptive to the tattoo artist. So luckily, I actually got to speak to him before like he started doing the stencil, and I think he knew the person that he was tattooing and everything, so it was cool. So I spoke with him for about, I don't know, I think I was in the shop for like 20 minutes straight talking to him. He's pretty cool, down to earth, pretty funny. And I was shaking so much, like I could barely smile because I was so nervous, as you can tell in the picture. But it's like crazy. All of these famous tattoo artists that I met were just like super cool people, just like very down to earth, very funny. But yet I was still so nervous and still shaking, sweating, and everything. And then Cleen was telling me about like Ink Master and everything because I was like, season 5 and season 7 was you already sort of won it, you were robbed or whatever. Then he's like, No, it's cool. I never really wanted to win. I just wanted to like make the money, you know. But he's like, it was still cool or whatever, but it's all TV. So I was like, okay, I kind of understand. But yeah, so as you can see on the left side of like the screen or whatever, there's a sticker, there's his business cards, and there's some pens he gave me. It's just cool, and I put them on my vest. Um, yeah, I mean, gave me cool stuff, and then I mean, just talking to him is pretty cool, and I hope one day I can get tattooed by him as well because, and it's I mean, it was just crazy talking to King because I was like, this is actually him, just like with Joey and just like seeing sauces. I was like, this is actually them. It's so crazy, and yeah, I can't wait to go back to Vegas. I mean, Cleen was a pretty nice guy. He told me a little bit about Anthony Michael, season 7 Ink Master winner, and yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next with him on Ink Master and the upcoming episodes for Redemption and whatnot. And yeah, I mean he's pretty cool. He's pretty down to earth. And then he was telling me like, oh yeah, whenever you want to come by again, just like let me know. Like if you want to come down to the shop and party with me, just let me know or whatever. And I'm like, this is so cool. And I was like, if I wasn't leaving Vegas, I would totally stay and just chill. But yeah, I mean it was pretty cool. So I got to talk to him before he like made stencils and tattooed a person because like the whole thing for tattooing, like I said, I don't want to be there while he's tattooing people and trying to talk to him. But yeah, it was crazy. And also, if Cleen ever watches this, well, if he doesn't watch it, he's still gonna know when the date comes. But I read what's on the back of the sticker, and just to let you know, I'm gonna hold on to that until the day comes when I get tattooed, and I'm gonna give it to you. Cause I'm pretty sure not many people read what's on the back of the sticker. If they get the sticker, they probably just put the sticker on something and never look at it again, or probably just throw it away. But I'm gonna keep what's written on the back of that sticker safe until the day I get tattooed by you, and hopefully you can sign it for me, cause you know what's on the back of it, and I'm gonna hold on to it until I get tattooed by you. But yeah, this is just like a short story. I just wanted to talk about meeting Cleen because honestly, he's one of my favorite Ink Master tattoo artists out of all of the tattoo artists there have ever been. He's probably one of my favorites because his tattooing is just kick ass awesome. I'm sorry, I have to say that. He's just a badass tattooer. I love his work and I love his tattoos as well. But yeah, it was such an awesome experience. Such a pleasure to meet Cleen. Such a pleasure to meet Joey and to just even see Sasha's like tattooing. I mean, it was all great. Vegas was pretty great, and I hope just on a side note, I hope to make like more story time videos. I guess of me talking about things that's happened, and I hope to make more gaming type videos of Yandere Simulator and whatnot. But yeah, just it was awesome, and I still can't believe I got to meet Joey and I'm Cleen. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Tell you guys about it. Joey's awesome, down to earth person, very cool, very nice, Cleen, and very awesome, kick ass tattoo artist. Can't wait to get tattooed by him and Joey. Can't wait to go back and party with Cleen. But very awesome. If you guys ever go down to Vegas, I would recommend like don't be scared to like call into the shop or go and see if they're there. But like go and see if Joey's at his shop, Sauces is working or whatnot. See if Cleen is there. Don't be scared to do that. I mean, at least call the shops to make sure they're there so you don't like waste gas or honestly go out in the heat of Vegas because it's hot out there. So just call, make sure. Then go in. If they're tattooing someone, don't disrupt them. Cause I mean they're cool people, but don't disrupt anyone while they're tattooing someone, and don't disrespect the person that's being tattooed. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. They're cool people. You should honestly meet them down to earth. But yeah, I guess that's about it. It was awesome, and I still can't believe I got to meet them. But yeah, that's all for today. Until next time, 8 times Sub Zero 96 out. Peace, like, and subscribe. Till next time, guys.